First red, now black. What's next? Zordon and Alpha 5? Could be.
Hey, what's up there, YouTubers? Black Xana here with another video review, and today we're going to be taking a look at it's the Saban's Power Rangers Then and Now series, Black Ranger. So here we are, and there they are, and first and foremost is a quick look at the packaging. So, as you can see, I've got our toys here right in their box, so unboxing video! As we can see, we have our 1993 Black Ranger from the Mighty Morphin series. Comes with Power Blaster and a Power Axe, one of the 5 weapons. And as well as our 2017 Black Ranger from the Power Rangers movie. It doesn't come with much of a weapon except for this fiery ball thing you can plug onto his fist, but that's basically it. So that we have in the front. Up close it does say, warning, choking hazard, small parts not intended for children under 3 years. So 4 and up, gotta keep it away from the toddlers. Basically on the side of the box as well as the top, and the other side it looks like bits and pieces of the movie Morpher. On the back of the box you have your obligatory product shots. So we've already taken care of Red Ranger, so scratch him off the list. So still got blue, pink, and yellow, and of course we got the Black Rangers with their respective weapons. So well, anyway, that's pretty much it for the box. On the bottom, nothing much except for more warning parts and so forth. Barcode. So that's basically it. So, now that we've taken care of the box, packaging, let's go ahead, grab ourselves a pair of scissors, and open her up. So now that we've gotten them out of the box, we can take a look at them. Now, for starters off, I think I'm going to grab my 1993 here. The character that played the Black Ranger was known as Zack in both the movie of our 2017 one, as well as season 1 to 1.5, until he got switched over to a different character named Adam. So that was our Black Ranger then. Although I should also point out, if I can bring in my other Red Ranger here, our 1993 version, Jason got switched over to Rocky sometime in, I think it was halfway through season 2 when Tommy had his powers changed over. So, well, I'll bring him back in later for comparison. Now, as far as 1993 goes, the classics. I just can't get enough of them. These are really good. Black suit. His helmet looks like the Mastodon, as well, since it's part of his power coin. Let's see if I can don't know if you guys can see that, so I'm trying my best. I do like the detail on the buckle. I wish I had a bit more paint for those bolts. Although I'm glad that they got the power coin right for this one. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to tell what it is. If they left it like a red dot, hey, this guy could be a flip type. You know, kind of like those flip and morph Power Rangers from the old 1990s. Yeah, those were great, but too bad I didn't have them. In fact, I don't intend to get them at all. But it's nice to think about it. So you can see he's basically a classic Mighty Morphin. Went on for 3 seasons, if I recall. Articulation for 1993 Zack, or Black Ranger, however you want to put it. Let's see. Arms are you can up and down, full 360 around, thanks to that little swivel. Has a bit of an arm swivel over in the gloves. You can bend the arms 90 degrees at the elbow. So pretty much on same for the other side. Head on a full 360 swivel. At least they could look up and down, but they can't. So legs. At the boots, got a swivel there. I think that's what they call a femur swivel. Who knows? 90 degree bend at the knees. Legs can go in and out on a hip joint, and can go about 90 degrees forward. And as far as back, that's another 45. So let's see, 90 plus 45 is 133 degrees of leg movement. So that's something to look at. Now, as you do recall, back on the box, it does come with a little blade blaster. Why I call it a power blaster, I do not know. That's something to when the weapons combined. But yeah, this one is a blade blaster in gun mode. If I can just get it in his hand. There. So, there's that. And I do like that little thing. Reminds me of the classic blade blasters. Although they weren't called blade blasters back then until recent events 2 years ago. And of course, a power axe. You know, speaking of which, before I put that in his hand, the axe just, well, looks like a solid axe. Although if you look at the silver tip here, if you sort of put it like this, it almost looks like a gun. So, sadly, the stock doesn't change or transform. It's a complete solid piece. So you got silver paint on the tip, plus some yellow paint. And I happen to like it, especially the power coin. Now that is craftsmanship. Ugh, the mold on this. Oh my god. It definitely has the Mastodon power coin. Oh, I like it. So if you want, you can have Zack or Adam, however you want to put his name as, Black Ranger. Have him hold it at the handle like this. Give him a big-ass rifle. I should really watch my language, kids. Or you can have him hold it normally. Whoops. That was an oops. That was an oops. Give me that. Now he's ready to fight some bad guys. One little thing I forgot to mention is that you can also store the blade blaster on either side of the belt. So, since he does come with about 2 peg holes, and there is a pin on the molded blaster itself. So either way, it does look good. Now for our 2017 Black Ranger. He's basically almost the same as the Red Ranger, only the big difference is the color. I mean, details are basically the same. The chest plate, the blue electronic lines and so forth. Not to mention the silver on the thighs. And on the back, yeah. As much as I like the details on this, I wish it had more paint. Gah! Now, the only difference with this one is mostly the head sculpt. Not only is it painted, as well as the color, but what's different between this one, between this and the Red Ranger of 2017, it's the shape of that head, the head sculpt. It doesn't look the same. But then again, it's not even supposed to. Now, the weapon he does come with is, well, it's this little punching accessory. So what you do here is take his hand and try to peg this into his hand, and especially when you got it fresh out of the packaging. So just clip that on and boom, they're done. So now, when I first saw this, I was hoping he would get at least a power axe of his own, but nah, I don't know what Saban was thinking. So I'm not really going to complain. This is just basically what we get. But then again, I'll just partially complain. So, articulation on this Black Ranger, it's basically the same as the 2017 Red Ranger. Arms can go out that far, can go back in, 90-degree bend at the elbow. So, head rotation is limited, mostly because of how the torso is molded. Legs, pretty much the same as, well, not really. The butt cheeks pretty much hinder the whole thing. So it's only 90 degrees forward and back to its original position. Can't go any farther. Knees, about 90 degrees, and of course can go in and out as much. Oh, and of course the arms can do a full 360. I completely forgot about that. The bigger downfall is there's no waist joint in any of these two. So, no swivel for that. Now it's time for comparisons. Between the 1993 version and our 2017s, well, let's face it, our 1993s are a lot more better than our 2017s. Yeah, and I'm not just saying that because the colors and head sculpts between the two. I mean, Tyrannosaurus version in Mastodon, I can understand. Especially how they look. Wow. But for 2017s, some people might get confused. I mean, our Red Ranger has a few extra black streaks on his helmet, where Black Ranger doesn't, and, well, let's say the front is a bit more pointier in his. Oh, they just look different to me, and I don't know how well I'm doing this in the light. So no offense to our movie versions, but you're going on the shelves. Never to be used. Oh well. But the other reason is, I've had a look at their feet, and the only difference is, 1993 has pegs on them. So, well, peg holes, I should say. So they're a lot better than our 2017s, which is a big bummer. Could have been used in a lot of playsets. Well, now just like I did with my other video for the Red Ranger, 1993 version is compatible with our Ninja Steel Megazords. For instance, I've got Black Ranger here inside the cockpit section of the Rumble Tusk Megazord. So all I did was just remove Rumble Tusk from his respective seating, and, well, you get the basic idea. His hands are completely compatible with the joysticks. I wish that the 2017 version was, but unfortunately, yeah, not so much. This is basically what we get. And as it just so happens, since the Rumble Tusk Megazord carries a couple of axes, well, fits the bill. Now, before I go signing off, there is just one last thing I want to mention. Between the weapons of our 1993s to our 2017s, our 2017s can't even hold up a candle to that. I mean, between both the black and reds, their weapons are completely incompatible. However, our 1993s... Now this, I like. Their weapons are compatible. Get all 5 and you can even make the Power Blaster. So if you want to see another Ranger, go ahead and comment below, choose a color, and I will get to that. And hey, maybe you can see the completed version of this. So yeah, I just basically stuck the Red Ranger's Power Sword with the Black Ranger's Power Axe. So this kind of works. I like it. Can't beat the classics. So anyway, that is it for this review on... Let me put these in the fists first so I don't go losing them. There goes one. And another. Your hand. There we go. All armed up. So anyways, I was saying that's pretty much it for Saban's Power Rangers Then and Now series. Black Ranger, and this is Black Xana saying, Tower deactivated, and I will see you all until next time. Bye. Alright. Hey, look, it's Bumblebee. Oh man, you're right. It is Bumblebee. Listen, it's such an honor to meet you in person. I thought you'd be a little more taller than this. But, me and my friends are like huge fans of you and Optimus Prime, and I want to say that I'm sorry for my friend Jason for stepping on you with his Zord back in our movie. Did you understand any of that? Not a word. All I heard was a bunch of bleeps and bloops.